In Traffic Monitor, there's a lot of great tools for event managers, particularly managers of event venues. So here we're going to look at an example of the Lenovo Center, which is the home of the Hurricanes in the NHL, and it's also where NC State plays their college basketball home games. So within Traffic Monitor, we could take a date like this past Saturday from the recent near real time dates, look at measures like delay, speed, or atypical volume, and we can play back the periods around the Lenovo Center to see the progression of these events when fans come to the location, and then later in the day when they leave and make that egress off onto Wade Avenue or elsewhere here in the Raleigh, North Carolina area. Um, Very important if I am, working for the Lenovo Event Center and I need to maintain good traffic management plans. I have the ability to look at travel times on common roadways used by guests, like those from Trinity Road to Wade Avenue or Trinity Road to Hillsborough, where I can see the travel times on this pathway from the exit of my stadium, and where they sort of peak when folks are exiting the stadium. It provides me with really great empirical data on what sort of fan experiences are like and what the performance of my traffic management plan is. Um, in Traffic Monitor, we also have the ability to store and look at dates outside of the near real-time window with special events. So we could go into the special events selector when looking for dates to analyze, and we could go to January 11th. January 11th is a very, interesting day in North Carolina, also a day of an event of the Lenovo Center. But if we go to the atypical volumes, we can kind of set the stage to talk about this event in the context that it's happening and why it might be an important date for us to save from the sort of far past as a special event. If I play through this, you'll notice compared to my typical conditions, there's not a great deal of volume on the system. And this is because the state of North Carolina experienced snowfall for the first time in several years, an area of the country not as prepared as maybe the one that I live in for these types of situations. So we see we've been limited to non-essential travel. But what we did see here is this slight spike that shows up for the 4 o'clock tip-off of a game against the University of North Carolina. So the combination of this, really historic snowstorm and the rivalry college basketball game, becomes an important date for us to sort of decompose and take a look at later when we're sort of adapting those traffic management plans for how we, look at future events that may have, additional compounding circumstances, or how to look at them in comparison um, to other events. So we can do that by going back to the different modules within Traffic Monitor, like travel time. And here we can see those travel time views again of the egresses from Trinity Road out to Hillsborough, and that peak is a little bit more sustained and a little more spread out than the ones that we saw from the prior, more recent game, which we could pull up directly and see in our comparison chart as well, is that the combination of the weather seems to sort of extend the times at which travel times are longer on this roadway. One of the really great things about special events is that we can log them in Traffic Monitor ahead of time. So on the 17th, we have an upcoming game, another rivalry game this year against the University of North Carolina. So I could go in, select that date that's upcoming from about 5 days from now. I can add a additional comparison month to traffic monitor for baseline data to compare to, um, and then run that. So when that game, occurs next week, we'll be able to have that, to return to outside of our normal rolling window of data and traffic monitor.